Hey everyone and welcome back. So wanted to do a news video today. Now today I'm gonna actually have to sort of skip through some of these things very quickly. Only because I'm very pressed for time today and actually want to make sure I get enough time to record this, get it edited, and uploaded hopefully before the day's out. But there's some cool stuff to go over. So first off, I do want to do a update. I don't know, definitely an announcement based on my last video. I announced the Paramount, what's it called? The Paramount Scares Volume 2 box set, which had a bunch of movies in it. And a couple of them I was kind of like, I'm sure at some point we'll get single releases of a couple of these because they are the first time they were getting 4K releases. And believe it or not, we're already getting at least a couple of these already announced coming sooner rather than later, which is good news if you didn't want to buy the box set. So first up, and I believe, don't hold me to this, I think both of these might be coming October 7th, so approximately about a week after the box set. One of them is the movie Breakdown, which is finally getting a long overdue release. And again, in 4K, will be in that Paramount box set, but also will be getting its own standard release. And then next up, also coming October 7th, again, I believe, is the 4K release of Friday the 13th Part 2. Any more updates on these, I will definitely cover in a future video, but wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. And then next up, moving over to Severin. So Severin has one of their big box sets coming up in November. Was it November? Yes, November 12th. Specifically. So, it's the volume 2. Actually, here, let me just say the title exactly. It's All the Haunts Be Ours, a compendium of folk horror volume 2. It's a 13-disc Blu-ray box set with a hardcover book. Retails for $289.95, but is up for pre-order right now at the Severin website for $180. This is a Blu-ray set. I believe only one of these discs in the set is region A locked. The other ones, I believe, are all region free. I will cover it as I'm going through each one. I'm not going to go over every last detail of this as far as the extras go, but I can tell you right now, this thing is packed. This thing is literally packed. So it says here it has 24 films representing 18 countries, and it basically has, as they say, 55 hours of new and archival special features of all different kinds, including commentaries and interviews and behind the scenes and all that stuff, and also a 252-page hardcover of newly commissioned folk horror fiction. And the nice thing about the set is that it does have, again, movies of all different kinds from all over the world, and from also different decades as well. So let's just dive right in as far as the titles go. So first up, you're getting on disc 1 To Fire You Come at Last from the UK, USA, from 2023, so a more recent one, as well as Psychomania from the UK from 1973. Then disc 2 will have The Enchanted from the US from 1984, as well as Who Fears the Devil, also from the US from 1972. Disc 3 will have The White Reindeer from Finland from 1952, as well as Edge of the Knife from Canada from 2018. Disc 4 will have Born of Fire from the UK from 1987. I think that's the only one on that disc, right? Yeah. So moving on to disc 5 has Io Island or EO Island, I'm not sure, from South Korea from 1977, plus Scales from Saudi Arabia from 2019. All right, disc 6, I think this is the only one that actually is region A locked. I'll double check as I'm going through them, but I'm pretty sure that's the only one. All the other ones are region free. So disc 6 has Bakeneko, a Vengeful Spirit from Japan from 1968, as well as Nang Nak from Thailand from 1999. And again, this is the only one, as far as I can tell, that is region A locked. Disc 7 has Sunda Belong from Indonesia from 1981, as well as Susanna, the Queen of Black Magic from the US from 2024. Disc 8 has Beauty and the Beast from Czechoslovakia from 1978, as well as The Ninth Heart, also from Czechoslovakia from 1979. Disc 9 has Demon from Poland from 2015, and November from the Netherlands from 2017. Whew, disc 10, moving right along. Lighten from France from 1982. Blood Tea and Red String from the US from 2006. Disc 11 has Nazareno Cruz and the Wolf from Argentina from 1975, as well as Ecolare from Spain from 1984. Disc 12 only has one film on it. From the Old Earth, film from Wales from 1981. And then finally, disc 13 has The City of the Dead from the UK from 1960 and The Rites of May from the Philippines from 1976. And again, all except that one disc are they're all region free except for that one disc, which was region A. And again, this thing is just loaded with all kinds of extras and everything, and a really cool assortment of films too. I do like that they're, it's not just like here in the US, for example, but it's like from all over the world. All right, as with Severin fashion, there is also a limited bundle if you want to get a few extra fun things to kind of go with it. So up for pre-order for $225 is this bundle of they call it, the All the Haunts Be Yours bundle, limited to 750. Again, this is also set for November 12th. So you obviously get the box set with the book that comes with that, plus a couple of actually kind of fun goodies here, including a Hand of Glory tea infuser. The stainless steel tea infuser features fine perforations for steeping loose leaf tea without creating sediment, which is, just kind of a fun thing. And check this out. The Ninth Heart Paper Puppet Theater. Create your own paper puppet theater from the provided sheets of thick 8.5 by 11 crafting paper with components illustrated by Jennifer Litton, which you can see here. It's just that's it kind of goofy, but a lot of fun. Actually, it looks like it's actually really cool. And also a Corpse Roads tea towel measuring 19 inches by 27.5 inches. A double-sided Blood on the Stars zine, a 24-page zine created by Matchbox Cine in the style of a look-in magazine. Which again, just kind of another fun thing. And then tote bag, right? Did I mention the tote bag? I don't know if I mentioned the tote bag. And it comes with a tote bag. So definitely a lot of stuff there if you're interested in some of their bundles, which are always a lot of fun, if you can swing for it. So wanted to mention that. And one other thing from Severin. Should have mentioned this in my last video, but unfortunately I completely spaced. So I do apologize about that, but wanted to just give you guys a heads up on the Severin 4K release of Dario Argento's opera, which they are doing actually a replacement for the disc. So they did post this. I believe the replacement disc is due out in September, so probably not too long off. But I do want to mention what they said about it. So as you can see here, opera was color graded in the P3D 65 color space with the intent to release the film in Rec 2020 HDR10 compatible with Dolby Vision. Unfortunately, the Dolby Vision file delivered to us was not in Rec 2020. After running several tests, we confirmed that on some UHD players, this had created a color inconsistent with our Blu-ray and have decided to issue a replacement. We've already begun the labor-intensive process of reauthoring this new UHD disc, including the seamless branching of the two versions, which will be shipping mid-September. You don't need to contact customer service, as we're automatically sending replacement discs to all customers who ordered Opera to date. Additionally, we're continuing to ship already placed orders, including those containing Opera with the original UHD disc. All these orders will also automatically receive replacement discs. Orders placed from today onwards are now considered a pre-order and will not be shipped until the fully updated 5-disc collection is in hand. We appreciate your patience and understanding. Severin Films promises you the definitive restoration of Opera, and we mean it. So definitely wanted to mention that. I think the nice thing about this is, luckily, because it did start off as a pre-order on a website only and not a situation with a standard release, is out on like other retailers and stuff. Again, we don't have to do anything, thank goodness. It does mean we do have to wait a little bit before we get the corrected disc. Not too long, a couple weeks, at least from this recording. So I'm glad that that's going to be taken care of. Wanted to mention this to you guys. So obviously it's still available, so you can order it, but just know, I think at this point, if you do order it from the website, we probably won't get it for a couple more weeks. And again, I'm thankful I don't have to do anything. I don't have to contact anybody or send a receipt or anything. Because obviously you could only get it from the Severin website. So we just sit back and just wait for it to arrive. And then finally, I do want to mention one other thing. Last week I did mention that Criterion did announce coming this November a 4K release of Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai. I totally forgot to also mention one of the other things, which is completely awesome, also coming in November 12th? November 5th, even sooner, is a 4K release of Godzilla, the original Godzilla, retailing for $49.95. But the cool thing about that is it's going to be November, so for those of us here in the States anyway, that should be also when Barnes & Noble will be having their Criterion 50% off sale during the month of November. So yeah, you might as well just wait for it. You can't, doesn't apply to pre-orders. Then you have to wait till it actually comes out. But once it actually hits the market, then you should be able to get it for 50% off. So yeah. Anyway, so that's it for this video. I'm sorry I had to kind of skip through a lot of the details, especially for the Severin box set as far as the extras go. So I do apologize about that. Also apologize to Severin if they happen to see this video. I didn't mean to zip through this because it looks like an absolutely amazing box set. But I am in a time crunch and I definitely wanted to get this video done for today, and hopefully I can squeeze in my other video. If I can't get it in today, definitely going to get it in soon, and it is indeed going to be a long overdue pickups video with also some of my thoughts on a couple of these. So it might not technically be reviews, but I definitely want to share my thoughts. Luckily, I've been able to watch almost all of them. Well, most of them. A good chunk of them, I hope, I think. I don't know. Anyway, I'll save that for that video. So let me know your thoughts on these announcements. If you have any questions, let me know. And yeah, keep an eye out for the other videos. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.